Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing here at Citi Field, of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Sean Manaea. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here is Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I'll tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0-1.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. It's Aaron Judge now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And Judge spoils that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Manaea, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it hits the base of the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Verdugo sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Siggy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around in the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. One down, base is empty. Next offering is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
A swing and a soft liner. He's got it, and there's two away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now J.D. Martinez. Big-time power.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Oh, that hit him. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 39.
Here's Jose Trevino.
Trevino.
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera. Trevino off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Here comes a pitch. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Headed towards the corner. Soto really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the air, right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Late swing, fouled off. And he deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And down on strikes he goes. huge strikeout there.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one.
In the air, left side. Puts it away for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Tomas Nido at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The Mets trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball,
now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Queens, now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
As the lefty gets to work. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Center fielder, number 44, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. The Yanks up by 2 here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 so far.
Jeff McNeil.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the corner for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
McNeil gets to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Giancarlo.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. Stanton in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former home run derby champ. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Relay to second, not in time, it's a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1 is the count.
One out and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4. Towards first, Alonso. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Bader makes the grab, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. J.D. Martinez getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Cortez back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there and take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Starling Marte. Doubled his first time up. To third, Cabrera. Tosses to first. Marte retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. Minaya back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped left field. And that ball is gone. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And they'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil whips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andruw Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Bounce to the right side. McNeil over to first. They get the out on Soto.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That catches the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate. Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Sean Manaea. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Adrian Hauser.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
2 outs, runner at first. Anthony Rizzo digs in now, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. Rizzo out of the play. Out number 3. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first, Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Nimmo.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
It gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Nito stands in now and watches strike 1. And a pitch. Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. First and second here, no outs. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Brett Beatty now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. That's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. comes a pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. He's safe. First and second, no outs. Jeff McNeil, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Baden over at second. Bader at first with no outs. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around third. One runs in. The second run scores. And it's now 5-4. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here is J.D. Martinez. New pitcher now, Luke Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Man at second. And that's in the dirt. Up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. That one missing inside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Right-handed reliever gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Goes down looking.
The right fielder, number 6.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And there's a foul ball. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Last half of inning number 5. Just outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. And another ball. He goes down looking. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 4. The wind of the pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Alex Verdugo. And that one fouled off. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. There's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. And a base hit on a line. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So bases loaded with one away. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bases loaded, one away. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swung on, belted. Back there. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third as they score a pair on the play.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Trevino on third. Cabrera over at second with one down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2.
And the right-hander deals way high with that one. It's a ball and two strikes. Got him. Now two away.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with two outs.
Juan Soto down, 1 for 3. Just missed.
0-1, no strike.
Second and third, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 3,
Tomas Nido up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Just missed. One down, base is empty. And that'll fall for a base hit.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
Tied at 6. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And there's the strike. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away, this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips for 1, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
New inning getting started. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a pitch. To the right side, McNeil. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Tied at 6. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Hauser, a 6'3" righty, 240 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Now a blooper back behind short. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. And that one wrapped foul. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
And he deals. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Inside, just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. And here it comes. Just off the inside corner. It's 2 and 2. On the ground, right side. Torres to first, and Bader is set down.
The batter, number 1, Second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Rizzo. And a couple of quick outs.
Now that's the designated hitter, JD Martinez.
And here is JD Martinez. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Foul ball there. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Got it by him for the K. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Hauser back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And the righty deals. And it's even up.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Baden sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Alonso steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check, so we're still tied at 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Pete Alonso. The right-hander back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Right-handed reliever. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. One out, base is empty. And there's a base hit to left.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dennis Santana.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Now into the game, Tyrone Taylor. He takes over in right.
Number 15.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
The wind of the pitch. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
So up next, Juan Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hit on the ground to the right side. McNeil. They get the out on Soto.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Judge takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Bounce to third. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Bottom 9. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And a pitch.
That's a
And
ball.
takes low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Tomas Nido. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Takes it himself out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Harrison Bader. That's down and in. With the winning run standing at second. Here the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trying to send this extra innings. A little bit low.
That's a really good take.
Inside 3-2 the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Jeff McNeil up next for the Mets. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. In there. Got him looking for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Reed Garrett. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Toss to Alonso, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Fought off foul. Outside, and it's 1-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Sean Reed Foley getting loose out there. Lopez also getting ready. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one just misses.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Right through there. Got it. That's out number 2.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Alex Verdugo will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here at Citi Field, on to the bottom of the 10th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Tied at 6. J.D. Martinez stands in, known for his late-inning heroics. Sliced hard but foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Winning run at second with one away. And we're in the last half of the 10th. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes. Winning run stands at second. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. The winning run on second base. And now 2 balls and a strike. To the right side. Torres fires over to first. And we're headed to the 11th. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 11 we go. And we're all even at 6 apiece. The 11th inning set to get underway. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Garrett back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Man at second. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Tied at 6. Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the pitch. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Verdugo takes his lead at third with 1 away. Line to left. Throws to second. He's in safely at second as a run scores on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Time called. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. There's a swing and a drive. Taylor going back, And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-6. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit.
Jorge Lopez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Gleyber Torres. Pulls that one foul. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball right side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and fires. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Toss to Alonso. They get the out on Soto. That ends the frame. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No errors and no one left on. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Yankees 9 and the Mets. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Clay Holmes. He has a great. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. The pitch. Ball 1 to Taylor. Fly ball center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And he takes a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty to the plate. Out to short. Volpe. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
So first and second with one gone. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that's outside. 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air to left down the line. Makes the grab. So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Tomas Nido.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the tying run at the plate, and here in extra innings. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The Mets down to their final strike. Strike three, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. For the Mets, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.